Hello everyone. Today I wanted to share with you what I've been doing with these index cards that I salvaged from a vacating office. These are 5x8. These are 4x6, bigger than the 3x5s that I normally get at Dollar Tree. And I really like these 4x6s because they're blank. So I've been playing around with them, and I started doing these folds. I used to do these a lot with my smaller ones to make little booklets that I can add in my journals, and then already have the lines, and of course I distress them. And then I was messing around with my border punches. This is the 4x6 that I made into a folding tab, and they're 2 inches wide each one. And my dogs hear noises in the hallway. And then I took the 4x6, that's this one, and I just used it as a backing because it's white on both sides, and I had some leftover vellum, and I just made like a little pocket there. Very simple stuff that we normally do. So there's that one. And then I took the big one and made a big pocket. So I took the 5x8, and then I cut off, how many inches did I cut here? I cut off 2 inches. So made this 3 inches deep. Cut the divot and just stamped away, and I thought this would be a nice little item that I can tuck into a journal with a bunch of leftover ephemera from maybe a digital kit that I didn't get to use all of it, but just include it in there and just kind of slide it either in the front or back pocket, or tie it to the cover of the journal. So really had fun with these. I really like the way this turned out. And then along those same lines, I took this one. This is a journal that I'm working on. This is that 5x8, and then I folded it over by 3 inches and lined it with the paper that I'm working with. I'm still working with my leftovers for the green journal, and created a pocket there, added the divot, and then I still have a pocket in the back. So I made 2 of those because I really like the way they turned out, and I only rounded the corners on the top. And then since I liked it that way, I took the same 5x8, rounded the corners, and this time made it into a booklet, and then just used book page and decorative paper to decorate it some, and then created a pocket on the front cover, as well as a pocket back here, and then a belly band here. And it's nice and sturdy because it's lined with all the different papers. So that's another one. And then I took the 4x6 and folded it in half, rounded the corners, and I had a lot of scraps. And this is just a twist from Roxy's page ephemera, and this can be taken apart or cut off, but it can be used as a booklet to write, and added as a little extra thing. So we have that one too. Let me put that in that pocket. Oh, this one was in here. So there we go, we're working, and I love that one so much that I went back and took another 4x6, and this time made it into like a scrap pad, and then just took pieces. They didn't have to be all the way, and then made my holes, and then just tied a ribbon through it. Here's another variation of that. This one's a little longer, and I added the decorative edge. I was just now playing with scraps of paper. I added some lace there. I can add something there once I know where it's going. But I was just pulling out scraps because I was having so much fun. Here's another one. This one is even on all sides. And scrap piece of ribbon, inked all the edges, gave it a scalloped edge. And that's what I have. And then I also did this one. I think this was the first one. I just took the index card and a scrap piece of paper and just made this one into a very simple one. Added some clusters to see what it would look like decorated. And then I ended up adding more paper and then adding different size of paper and then not worrying about whether it went all the way to the back. So you can see how I just changed the 4 of those up to make them look a little different. And then of course I had to do a hidden paper clip, so I took the 4x6 and then just cut it at 2 inches and used some decorative paper and some ephemera. But there you have it. That was my play with the index cards, and I'm going to keep playing around with them. Other than making journaling cards and large tags out of them, I wanted to see what other ways I can utilize them in my projects. So I really love how these turned out. So I definitely will be making more in this size and in this size. Absolutely love this. So I definitely will be incorporating those. Love this as well. This was super easy to make. I just scored it at 2 and 4 and then just fold. And of course, this is not really anything new. It's just a size that's new to me, turning them into pockets. And of course, you can do this with any of the size of the index cards. And then of course a cute little library pocket-ish kind of thing, but this time I use vellum. Making little booklets out of them, using them for your base for altered paper clips, and then of course the little side opening booklet, so you can journal there, maybe add some paper here, some ephemera there, and a tag there. So that's my quick share of what I've been playing with, especially with the index cards. I've been thinking about what I'm gonna do with that carbon paper, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, let me know how you're using your index cards. I would love to know. As always, have a blessed day, and I'll catch you at the next one. Bye now.